Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review for Tomo-Chan is a girl, episode 4. And like I said, this is another winner for me, and just I'm really having a lot of fun watching this show, especially with Tomo. All of the quirkiness that she does, the quirky things she does. Whether it's being surprised or stunned or just embarrassment. And I'm having, and especially with the chemistry he has with June and with her other friend Mizuzu, and it's just been a very fun show, and just I thoroughly enjoy it, and so with this one, like how from starting with hugs, like how another thing for like where Tomo doesn't like usually like just hug like in a way like what other girls do, so he's asking for how Mizuzu, like how other girls should hug each other, right? And but she hasn't done that with June, and so asking for advice like that, it's like, why don't you try it? And it's like, okay, when Tomo tries to hug June, hey, let's walk home, right? You hug, and then June just gets like, what are you doing? Don't do that, basically. But it's funny it's funny what he does though, but not what Tomo does it. And also how with Mizuzu, also like how she ever smiles, right? Because she always sometimes has that same deadpan face, but we see her like smile once in a blue moon, right? But then, like, because she always has the same deadpan face, like, how is she always angry? How is she always smiling, right? And when she does smile, she kind of, like, does a slight grin, right? But when she does smile, it's like, what she does, though, it's like having have this dark aura, this evil aura around her. And especially also when with Carol, right? And, like she has her mouth taped shut, and who was it has also have their mouth taped shut as well. It was also, I think it was also with her as well. But with Carol, like, she tries to be all friendly and stuff, right? And with Carol, it's just she's just fun in her own ways. Like first I thought she was a robot, right? Acting like talking like a robot, right? And it was the whole thing with another way for trying to make Tomo more girly, right? Because Carol gives the little headband that she wears and puts it on Tomo, right? And she's just Tomo. She's just like flat out embarrassed, like wearing something like that, in front of even when Mizuzu, right? And then when Carol takes it back, she takes it, makes like this humming sound, and she's taking it back and slowly putting it back on her head. It's like her antenna is like it's like an antenna, right? I mean, is she like me thinking like, is she? First I thought she was a robot. Now is she an alien now? I'm like, is she an alien or a robot now? I mean, hey, she could be both. Who knows? And then like with the Misakai, the guy that's with Tomo in the karate club, right? Knows Carol. They've been friends for a long time since they were little, right? And he kind of treats her like a little sister. And he tells Mizuzu, saying, "Hey, take it easy on her. She's awkward, weird in a way, but she means well. She's very nice, so just take it easy on her." And he gives Carol another like a little pat on the head, and then when Tomo and June is at Tomo's house, right? Tomo's parents, I thought it was one of the funnier parts of this episode, which of course Tomo's mom, she gets her looks definitely from her, same red hair color eyes, even with a little fang, that they both have, right? she definitely has her mother's looks and stuff, no doubt there, and but the awkwardness that she was always the embarrassing awkwardness that she always has is she gets that from her dad. Her dad, because like Tomo's mom tells both of them, June and Tomo, like how like he was her protector from since they were in school, right? And but since they got married, even after having Tomo, you know, he's been like socially distant and saying that he basically lives in the dojo more in the house. You know, he living separately for ages. You know, he eats, sleeps there, and and that just gets her fired up, and she goes into the dojo with all the students are, and when he sees his own wife, he gets socially weird, you know. It's like stutters, you know, and then when she pats him, he just passes out, and Tomo knows it because he's like, oh, here we go again. So. So all that stuff, the social awkwardness, she gets it from her, mostly from her dad. She gets her looks from her mom, and then all that social awkwardness she gets all the time is from her dad. It runs the family, right? Also, like it's like with Shikimori. It's not just a cutie area from last year. Like with our lead guy, we all like. He has like the same color hair like her mom, right? But the thing is though, her bad luck, like his bad luck that he was always all causing all around him, right? He got that from his mom, because his mom always has that bad luck of running around her, and he got that from her. It's like stuff like that. It runs in the family. Here it's all this social awkwardness. It just runs in the family and her family. So. That was the very funny parts of the episode, and this episode just shows like how like even towards the end, like they're now with those two girls that were so scared of Tomo because they know she's a girl, but she acts more boyish, right? So those two girls from before, like they need to ask her for help, right? And because there's this guy, one of the girls wants to turn down with, and they're afraid to say something to her, so they kind of bring her along to be like the little protector, right? And the guy, you know, because the guy is a douche, and like even though she knew she would turn him down though, but he would just like continue on the bullying, right? And so Tomo's not having that. She just straight up kicks him right in the ribs, just puts him down. And they're both so scared and shocked because they know they see how strong Tomo is. And then with that same guy again, he gets all of his boys together. They wants to take on a Tomo, teach her a lesson, right? And then June overhears this, and then he goes and kicks that guy in the back, almost like breaking the guy's spine. It looked like it was where he kicked him. And then it shows the aftermath where him, that guy, and all of his other buddies, right? They're all just beaten to shit because they're all wearing bandages and stuff. And they all go to Tomo. They also just get down on their hands and knees and just bow, saying, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry." Even June, he has like a bandage on his face too, right? And she asks, "What happened? How'd you get that on your face?" And he says, "Oh, I fell." "Oh yeah, you do this a lot sometimes, you know." And then essentially also with June, also in that incident, he guys shows his feelings for that because, you know, why he doesn't want anything happen with Tomo, because he's showing his feelings now because, yes, he doesn't want anything to happen to her. Yeah, because he cares about her. But the thing is, though, sometimes he's being one of the, like I said, the times he's been treating her like one of the guys, right? But the thing is, though, when his feelings come out, you know, his instance, you know, when those guys are gonna go after Tomo, he's not gonna have that, so he goes and beats that guy up and beats the rest of them up because, yeah, he's just showing his, we're seeing him showing his feelings a little bit, right? Just a little bit. So, and especially also, I think this is not gonna be a long series. I think it's gonna be like 12, 13 episodes maybe. because I looked it up. This is because this anime, the manga, which I'll have to get because I'm interested in seeing the manga too, because Vice really shows how many volumes there are. There aren't that many though, so it's basically a short series. So obviously we're gonna get this one on series, no second season of course though. But if it's a short series, that means this is gonna be where we get like a one season thing. So probably maybe 13 episodes, because sometimes they do 12, but they always have one episode. So sometimes for a certain series, so I would say 13 episodes at most. But what we see here, we're seeing a little bit of Jun's little feelings coming through, just a little bit, coming to protect Tomo from these guys. That was not, and the whole funny thing is with Tomo's parents. I would like to see more of that, and with Mizuzu, how we just get her to smile more, and Tomo would try to be still on the verge of being more girly, like try the hugging, that didn't work out, and she get all embarrassed wearing the little cutesy headband. So. But yeah, this was a very fun episode for me. I really enjoyed this episode, and so Tomo-Chan is a girl. This is another winner series for me. So, especially in the romantic comedy genre / slice of life. But yeah, I look forward to the next episode. I'm looking forward to more of these hijinks or fun shenanigans where Tomo is trying be more girly, less of a tomboy, right? And with also with the rest of the other side characters with Jun, especially because their relations are the main focus, right? But like more like those two girls or Tomo's parents and Misukai and Carol, especially Mizuzu, especially. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. So this was a very fun episode. I give us a thumbs up for it. But anyway, that's Tomo-Chan is a Girl, episode 4. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review. And I still gotta do Spy Family. Jeez, I'm 2 episodes behind now. But I still am trying to get to it, though, because, like I said, what my schedule is, and like I said. But anyway, see you on the next episode, and on the next video, I would say. Alright, later.